Savages, what's up? Just did a little bit of foraging. There was some dill down the road. There was some dill. There's still some dill. I didn't pillage a whole lot. Down by the railway tracks there, it's been growing for years. Some of you that watch these know about the place. Okay, more than welcome to go help yourself. Dill is it's closely related to things like fennel, carrots, coriander, things like that. It's been used for millennia. Okay, I'll show you here. These are some of the stalks and a whole heap of the leaves here. You can see there's heaps, man. There's the big ones. Like this is my foot here, so you can see how big these are. I actually cut the roots. So I got the roots out, so you can see that, cut the roots, and I got the stalks as well. Okay, so I cut them to the size of bottles. Okay, so because what I'm going to do is I'm going to ferment this. I looked on the internet, I couldn't find anything to do with doing with the stalks or the roots. So this is an experiment, man. I don't know what the hell's going to happen, you know, but it's very, very fibrous. So we're going to So what we're going to do is we're going to ferment it just to break it down a little bit, get some of the nutrients out of it, make it easier to digest, because that's what fermentation does. Gives us a really, really good platform for digesting food and getting nutrients into our body. As we know, stalks and roots tend to be the more nutritious in plants. As I said, I don't know about these. I haven't done any much research on it. I don't know what I'm going to ferment it with, whether I do a juice or something like that, or I just do a fermentation. I'll put some probiotics in it as well, just to give it some super savage fermentation power. Okay, because that's what we're about. Now, fiber, it's got heaps of fiber in it. It's got vitamin C, it's got folate, it's got potassium, it's got manganese, it's got magnesium, it's got, I think it's got things like a couple of B vitamins, I think, maybe. Yeah, so highly nutritious, okay, no calories, super good for diabetics, okay, because it's got no sugar, you know. In the wild, people don't get diabetes, okay, and there's a reason for that. Is because they don't eat crap with sugar in it, okay. Well, there is no sugar, you know what I mean. Yeah, a lot of plants, you eat the stalks and stuff. The flowers tend to be the byproduct of all the nutrition and everything like that, so that's how they propagate. Fennel seeds and whatnot like that, I'm not sure. A lot of seeds and things have phytic acid in it, so I don't know if you need to soak them or whatever. These don't have any seeds yet. Probably at the end of summer they'll probably seed, but yeah, they got toxins in them, you know, because just like every other living thing, it wants to survive, it wants to thrive, it wants to propagate, you know. But as I've said before, man, life eats life, you know, and just as long as we're thankful for this giving us life, you know, I think that's okay, you know. Well, that's okay for me, you know, and you know, some people have a problem with that, and that's cool, you know. If you have a problem with that, maybe you should become a fruitarian or whatever it is, and not kill anything at all. But yeah, that's a bit nuts, I think. It's about what's good for your constitution, what's good for your stomach, you know. So we're going to find out if this is good for my stomach or not. Now, heaps of fiber, man, tons of fiber. You know, that's one of the main things in this. So the Maori used to eat roots. Same with the Aboriginals. Same with Africans. You know, native peoples all over the world eat roots. As I said, it's closely related to the carrot. If I smell this, like, it actually smells like parsnip. That's what it smells like. And if you have a look here, like, it actually bends like parsnip as well. It's got like this really, really cool, it smells like parsnip. It's got some food with dirt on it. It just smells fucking different, eh? It just smells different. It does something to my DNA, man. I'm telling you, man, it activates shit. You know, it makes me feel better just smelling it. Our food in our supermarket's so nutritionally fucking devoid, man. They got no dirt on it. It's like I walk into a sterilized environment. You know, we're born into a sterilized environment. We buy from sterilized environments. We sterilize our environment. You know, the dirt is good. You know, we know this. We ate dirt when we were kids, and we had really, really good immune systems. Kids don't play in the dirt anymore, and they don't have good immune systems. You know, there's a real separation now where you've got some kids, you know, these kids, they play video games all the time, they're in their sterile little environments, and then you've got kids here, like in Rotorua, like a big mountain biking community, they're out there, they're getting dirty, they're getting rough, you know, they're solid humans, you know, they're rough and tumble, and that's what we want to become. We can reverse the DNA damage that we've done to ourselves, you know. Agriculture's like made our jaws smaller. See our teeth? Our teeth are closer together. It's we get tooth decay, we get cavities. Wild peoples have separated teeth, you know, they have stronger jaws, you know. So I'm into eating more fiber, into reactivating my DNA, and you know, and if more people did this is a long haul though, man, you know, and a lot of people are a little bit like, oh, we're not going to make it, you know, the human race is fucked, you know, we're fucking the planet, you know. I've got a little bit more hope than that. I've got a little bit more positivity. I think that we can make this, we can reverse things. I think we can, you know. You know, you know, I don't want to use the word hope. Hope is a useless fucking thing. You know, I like action, affirmative action, you know, actualizing. You know, that's what we should be about. You know, it makes us more powerful. It makes us more in control over what we can do. Yeah. So anyway, fuck, I'm gonna soak these. I'm gonna soak these while I'm at work. Okay, I'm gonna soak these, get a little bit of the dirt off. Okay, I'm gonna leave a bit of dirt on anyway. I don't care. It's got some microorganisms on there and stuff like that. So that's what we want, man. We want this microorganism. We want as many things into our body as possible. You know, this is what it's about, people. Fucking, I love this stuff, man. I'm so happy that, you know, I've decided to really dive into this and make a commitment, you know, and it's a real empowering time for me at the moment, and I'm really privileged to be here. And yeah, man, we'll do a ferment. In a few weeks' time, I'll do another video, and oh, I love that smell. Fuck it. You can smell this thing, man. This is delicious. And in a few weeks' time, what I might do, if Brother Craig Martin's into it, we might do a little bit of a cooking show for you, and maybe grate this up, maybe stick it into a sauce or something like that, maybe do some salmon or some scallops or some pork, do something really savage, really basic, something that you could do at home. We don't want to do too crazy. Craig's from Peppers on the Point, one of the most famous restaurants in Rotorua, you know, and one of the most well-known and respected chefs in Rotorua, you know. So yeah, if we can get him, man, I hope the dog isn't pissed on the dog's definitely pissed on this grass, but I don't give a shit. We're gonna wash this sucker anyway. Savage. Anyway, that's all. This is the first part of this little part. Okay, we'll do another few parts. And yeah, man, hope you enjoyed this, hope you got a little something out of it, and yeah, stay savage.